Welcome to your total body yoga class. Now I want you to start by rolling onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest, gently rocking side to side, and then draw your right leg into your chest and extend your left leg, circling the right ankle. Circle it in one direction, circle it in the other direction. And then inhale, lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Lift the leg off the mat. Reach your arms by your sides. You're just breathing here. Inhale, extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. And exhale, just sit up a little bit taller. So you want to inhale to lower and exhale to lift any amount. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhaling to lift. Lift the left leg as well for boat pose, and you can extend the legs straight or bend the knees. Lift your chest. Draw your shoulder blades down. Then slowly begin to extend all the way back onto your back, and then draw your left knee into your chest. Start to circle the left ankle in one direction, and then reverse it. And then drawing the knee in, lift the head and shoulders up off the floor again. Reach your fingertips forward. Draw your belly in any amount as you breathe here. Extend the leg up towards the sky and exhale, lift up any amount. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. On your inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Keep the chest lifted. Inhale to lower down. Exhale, lifting up. Both legs up. Knees bent or straight. Extend through the spine, drawing your belly. 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles and roll forward. We'll make our way into table. And as you inhale, bring your chest forward. Lift the chin, the tailbone. As you exhale, press away from the floor, rounding the back. A couple of times. Inhale forward. Exhale, lift and round through the upper back. Press away from the floor. Inhale, bring your chest through the gates of your arms. Draw your shoulder blades lightly down. Exhale, round your back, chin towards chest. Inhale, gliding through the chest through. Exhale, pressing away, rounding the back. Now walk your hands forward just a little bit. Take your hips back to your heels. You want your arms straight. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Now come up onto your knees. Tuck your toes for down dog. Arms shoulder distance apart, feet hips width. Go ahead, bicycle your legs, bending one knee, then the other, just to warm up the hamstrings and the calf muscles. Make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide. And as you press down into the base of your fingers, lift the forearms. Inhale into plank pose, like a push-up. Bring the heart forward here as well. Don't let your head drop. Keep reaching the crown of your head forward and lift the backs of your knees. Then, where your right hand was, put your right elbow, and your left elbow where your left hand was. So now you're in dolphin plank. Still lifting up away from the floor, and then right hand down, left hand down. Come back to plank. Continue to reach the tailbone towards the heels. Lift the backs of the knees, draw the belly in. Don't let your low back arch. And then right elbow down, left elbow down. You're back into dolphin plank. You're breathing. Continue to extend the crown of the head forward. We're almost done. Now come back to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra if you prefer. And exhale, make your way back into downward dog. Stretching back, lengthening through the spine. Spin your inner thighs back and firm your leg muscles. Stretching back, nice, long through the spine. Keep your arms and your ears in the same line as you stretch way back. Inhale, back into plank pose. Just lifting again through the belly. Lift away from the floor, backs of the knees lifting up. And then again, right forearm down, left forearm down into dolphin plank. So if you get really tired, stick your buns up in the air. It's better than letting your low back arch. Then your right hand, your left hand, you're back to plank. And roll to the pinky toe of the right foot. Lift your left arm up. You can always take your bottom knee down or stack the feet on top of each other, stacking the hips. Take your left hand down to the side and take it back to the floor. Lower Chaturanga, press straight up, and then go to the left side. Try to stack your hips right on top of one another. You can always take your bottom knee down for the support. Spin your inner elbow a little bit toward the front of the mat. Right hand down, back to plank, Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Stretching back, nice, long through the spine. Keep your arms and your ears in the same line as you stretch way back. Ribs and belly drawing in. Look forward, step in between your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach all the way up, stretch up, and exhale to Samastitihi. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe here. Bend your knees, look between your hands, step up, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, reach your arms up for a chair pose. Breathing. Bend forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up on your inhale. As you exhale, step it through by the right hand. Stay on the ball of your back foot and come up to Crescent Pose. Draw your belly and ribs down. Draw your tailbone down. Exhale, hands to the mat. Swing the leg up as you come right onto your forearms. Right leg is up in the air. You're on your forearms, then drop the right leg down. Now you're in Dolphin Pose. Your forearms are on the floor. Try to get your elbows no wider than your shoulders. Make your way back to down dog. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift the left leg up on the inhale. Step it by the left hand. Reach up into Crescent Pose. Pull the left hip back. Drop the tailbone down. Make sure your knee is over your ankle. Bring your hands to the mat and you're going to swing your left leg up. And as you do, come right onto your forearms at the same time. Bring your leg down. Now you're in Dolphin Pose. Lift the legs from the inner thigh. You can either press back up, inhale for up dog, exhale for down dog. Right leg up, inhale, exhale, step it up. Inhale, come all the way up to Crescent Pose again. Take your right arm over the left arm. Start to lean back just a little bit. Try to get this back bend in the upper back. Continue to keep your lower back lengthened. Reach all the way up. Exhale the hands down. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, inhale, step it through. Exhale, coming into Crescent Pose. Left over right. And lift up through the elbows. As you lift up, try to look up a little bit. Try to widen across the collarbone slightly. Release the arms, inhale up. Exhale, back to plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing. Come back to plank. Feet together, roll to the pinky toe of the right foot. Lift up. And if you'd like, lift your left leg off the floor. Then back into plank pose. Chaturanga, up to plank. Chaturanga, up to plank again. Roll to the pinky toe of the left foot. Reach the right arm, maybe your right leg, stretching up. And then take it back down into plank pose. Chaturanga once. Chaturanga again. And then Chaturanga into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Breathing, coming back to the breath. Slow inhales, slow exhales. Right leg up on the inhale, exhale, step it through. Drop your left heel and come into warrior two. Drop your left arm and reverse your warrior. As you exhale, rebend into your right knee just a little bit. It's a nice side stretch here. Then straighten your right leg on your inhale and do a reverse triangle pose. On your next inhale, come up, interlace your fingers behind your back. On the exhale, bend your right knee over the ankle and take your hands and wrap them around your back on the top of your right thigh. So you're opening your chest again. You're squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other. Your gaze can be straight ahead of you. You don't have to look over that front shoulder. And then releasing that, let's set up for triangle. Shift your hips back, lean forward, getting some length. Take your right hand down, left arm up, shoulders are in line. Exhale, reach your left arm forward in line with the ear. Exhale, sweep it down and take it behind your back. Take the right hand behind the back, interlace the fingers. Widen your collarbone so the chest is opening, squeezing the shoulder blades a little towards each other. And then bend the front knee, take the hands to the mat, lower down, inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Left leg up on the inhale, exhale, step it through, back foot flat, line up heel to back arch, finding warrior two again. Make sure the left knee is over your ankle. Gaze over your fingertips. Continue your nice steady breath in and out through your nose. And dropping the right arm, I want you to reverse. Exhale. Bend your left knee a little bit deeper, side stretching. And then straightening the right leg, reverse triangle. Bigger side stretch. Come up on the inhale, and then interlace your fingers behind the back. Wrap them behind your back and rest them on the top of your left thigh. Then bend the knee over the ankle, and this is going to widen your chest and your collarbones and bring your shoulder blades a little towards each other so you can get a good shoulder stretch and a chest opener. And straightening the front leg, lift the hips back, take the left hand down to the shin or to the floor, reach your right arm up, stretch through your right fingertips, exhale your right arm in line with your right ear, stretching out a little bit more, take a breath in, exhale, take your right hand behind you, and take your left hand behind you, interlace the fingers, squeezing your shoulder blades towards each other, rolling the top shoulder back, and try to keep your torso right in front of your front thigh. Continue to press into the base of your big toe. Release it there, step back into plank. We're going to do Chaturanga once, Chaturanga twice, and again, Chaturanga 3 times, and then Chaturanga to inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. That's Elmer in the background. Right leg up, inhale, exhale, step it through, stay on the ball of your back foot. Come up on the inhale. Exhale, open the chest like you're scraping your elbows towards the back wall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, opening the chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open up the chest. Really get it nice and open. Inhale your arms up, reach like you're moving through water. Exhale, open the shoulders and make a big circle. Take your hands down through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, bring it forward, stand the ball of your back foot. Come up into high lunge, dropping your tailbone. Exhale, and scrape your elbows towards the back of the wall. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, open the chest just like you're moving through jello. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, open the chest. Shoulder blades move towards each other. Reach up as you inhale. Again, exhale, opening the chest. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, expand through the chest. And then reach the arms down to the mat. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a few breaths here. In and out. Come back into plank and lower all the way down to the floor. Bring your hands by your sides with your palms facing your legs. Press all 10 toenails to the floor. And inhale, lift the chest. You're opening the chest here, widening across your tailbones. Reach your fingers back, reach your tailbone back. Release down, put your left ear on the mat, look to the right. Just letting everything go for right now. Let it all go. All right, lift the chest up, and this time add the legs. The inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Keep the back of your neck long, and then just let it all go. Your right ear on the mat this time. Just let everything go. Now I want you to interlace your fingers behind your back and inhale, lift everything up, keeping the back of the neck long, lifting your hip points up towards your lower ribs, continuing tailbone towards heels, inner thighs spinning up, opening the chest, and then just release it down. A nice little rest. A nice little rest. Interlace your fingers opposite interlace this time and lift everything up. Try to breathe more into your chest as opposed to your belly. Lengthen out as much as you can. Lift the shoulder heads up and then just release down and rest. Just let everything go. Let everything go. Just rest. And now reach your arms forward by your ears. Lift everything up. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull them back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, like you're moving through wet cement. And then just let everything go and rest. Everything go and rest. Inhales and exhales. Now I want you to inhale into an upward dog. Exhale into a down dog. Look forward, step your knees forward, and sitting up on your knees, take your hands to your lower back. Try to extend and lengthen your lower back with your hands. Then press your thighs forward slightly, rolling your shoulders back and lean back any amount. Imagine that there's a string attached to your chest and it's lifting you up towards the sky. Let your head go back any amount. Then come up, squeeze your legs, come up with both shoulders at the same time. Now we're just going to do the same thing. Press your hips down, lean back any amount. Maybe reach for your feet. Maybe not. Now imagine that string attached to your chest and it's pulling you up. You can let your head go. Breathe into your chest. Get long. Now come back up. Let's come into a child's pose. Just breathing, letting it all go. Giving your back a nice little stretch to lengthen it out. Now coming back up, make your way into downward facing dog. Either hold it there or you can come forward for plank. Lower to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Let's do an extra chaturanga. Now back to downward facing dog. Look up, step or hop. Then bend your right knee. You can place your right foot on your left thigh. Extend your hands to the sky, and on the exhale, fold forward. Just breathing here, feeling a nice little stretch. Now, on the inhale, come up. Put the right hand behind you. Left arm up on the inhale. Exhale, twist. Take it across. Every time you inhale, see if you can lengthen up a little bit taller. And as you exhale, roll the right shoulder back. Maybe even twist a little bit deeper. Make sure your left ankle is flexed. Now come back to center. Bend the left leg. You can put the left foot on the right thigh. Reach your hands to the sky. Fold forward. Grab your right toe. Lengthen the spine. And breathe. It doesn't matter how deep into the stretch you get. It's not about the pose. As long as you feel a stretch. Never go past the edge. Never. There is no pain in yoga. Left hand behind your back. Right arm up tall. Inhale. Exhale. Hook it across and twist. So again, every time you inhale, sit up nice and tall. And whenever you exhale, roll the left shoulder back. Again, widening across the collarbones, expanding through the chest. Pull the right toes back, flexing your ankle. Breathe. Inhale, head to center. Reach both arms up on the inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hips forward. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to extend. Never matters how deep you get into any of these poses. This forward fold, maybe you don't come forward that much. It doesn't really matter. Just notice that one day you get a little bit further than the next day. Take your hands right next to your hips, or maybe a little bit underneath them into fish pose. Press your elbows, forearms, lift your chest, breathe into your throat. Your head may or may not touch the floor. It's just a nice little chest expansion. Now lift your legs up. Take your palms together for just a little ab exercise. Slowly bend your knees and then roll yourself up. Fingers facing the front. Let's come into a little bit of a reverse table. Another chest opener and a shoulder opener. Now I want you to take your right ankle above your left knee and then walk yourself up as close as you comfortably can. Just feeling a little hip stretch here. Take a few breaths in your hip stretch. Slowly releasing, setting up for reverse table again. Inhale, lift up, up, up. Let your head go back any amount. Keep lifting your hips. Now bring your butt back to the mat and lift your left ankle above the right knee. Set yourself down and then walk yourself up a bit so you can feel that hip stretch. Coming back to the breath. Nice little hip stretch. Now come back to your back. I want you to hug your knees in, rocking a little side to side. One more rock. And then we're going to make our way into Shavasana. Extend your legs out. Let your feet flop open. Bring your arms by your sides. Face your palms up to receive. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to just sink right down into the floor. And we're going to rest here for a couple of minutes. Quiet body, quiet mind. Shavasana. So we want to remember to always be looking for the good. So start making some movements to reawaken your body, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach your hands above your head for a big good morning stretch. Bend your knees, place your feet flat on the mat, lift your pelvis up and over to the left side, rolling over to your right, placing your right cheek on your right bicep, your left hand on the mat. Take a moment to honor yourself for this practice, because if you don't show up for yourself, you won't be able to show up for anyone else. Slowly make yourself up to seated. Bring your hands to heart center. Hands to the forehead for clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart for clear and loving intentions. Hands to the mouth for clear and loving communications, sending out this positive energy to all beings everywhere, especially you, Leslie. Namaste.